Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
A General Hospital fan podcast. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the December 23rd, 26th, and 27th. Because we didn't have any on the 24th and 25th because it was Christmas.
Yeah.
And I did see somewhere that Thursday and Friday's episodes were catching us up, supposedly, or something like that. Because part of me was like, why don't we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day be what we missed during like, all the preemptions and everything? But I read somewhere that Thursday and Friday actually were supposed to air before. They were supposed to air the previous Thursday and Friday.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Right, because everyone's like, what are we doing? Why is it Christmas after Christmas? Typically, they are pretty good at
airing beforehand, yeah.
Right. So this should be short. Well, I'm not even going to say short, sweet, and to the point because it's us.
We can't have any conversation to the point.
Right. So what did you think of the Christmas Carol?
It was another one of those days. I thought it was lovely, but I don't understand why it needed to happen. It didn't really teach us anything.
I think it was just something extra.
Yeah.
Because it was totally out of character for him to be that crabby. He's not that crabby.
He's not. And for his first Christmas with Violet, you would assume that he's going to be in love with everything. Even if you're not a Christmas person.
Right.
When you have a little kid, you're a Christmas person, whether you like it or not.
But I like that there was absolutely no storyline.
Yes.
Like there was nothing from the show.
Right. It was just a completely separate day, which was fun. It was fun.
Other than the fact that Violet was there, and is that when Tracy introduced herself?
Yeah, I think that's when she showed. So she was there.
That was kind of the only storyline was when Tracy went over and said, "Heard you have a daughter," you know.
Yes,
but that makes sense,
right? So, but no, I thought it was great. I thought I wanted Liesel's dress. You should have a Christmas party next year, so that I can get Liesel's dress and wear that. You can do a masquerade ball Christmas party.
New Year's Eve is the masquerade ball.
Well, I'm going to change it so I can wear that dress for Christmas because it was beautiful.
What did you think of all of the different casting?
Ava did awesome, especially considering she didn't have any speaking parts.
Yes.
And I thought Jocelyn did really well. Like, she showed her acting abilities there.
And Jake came back.
Yes.
And he was Tiny Tim. I was wondering who, because we thought Ayden, but then he was going to be in.
Right.
But it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because.
Yes.
So I was trying to figure out who the little boy was that was with Jophiel, with Violet. That's Jophiel's brother.
Aww.
And they posted on Instagram that day, my brother, the real Gabriel Sky, and I worked together on General Hospital.
That's cute.
Look at how cute they are. It's on her Instagram.
That's super cute. I had no idea that's who that was. That's adorable.
It was so cute. And he's an actor also. But he was really cute. I was actually worried that they recast Ayden.
Yes.
So I was actually thankful that
it just played into the story.
I'm assuming that mom is the one running this, but that's kind of not fair because it could be dad too.
True.
So whichever parent, thank you for posting that. So that way we know that we don't have another recast on our hands.
Adorable.
I loved, because I said before, wasn't sure why they were making Finn.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved that they were able to use Chase and Willow and then Anna and Robert.
Yes.
That was genius.
That was genius.
Because we were saying, why wasn't it Valentine? Why wasn't it Julian?
Yep.
That made perfect sense. I didn't really have a lot of... I did say that Dev should have been the kid on the street that Scrooge tells to go get the turkey.
Yes, I agree. That would have been cute.
They missed that entire portion of the story.
Yeah.
And it's only a 5-second portion. It's not like it takes up a lot of time or anything. But because the person that he brought with him was a totally random person.
Mm-hmm.
So, could have been Dev.
Could have.
I did like Tracy as Marley.
Yes.
I thought it was good, though.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was done really well. Mm-hmm. It didn't have much purpose because it didn't pull the storyline in, which, like you said, I like that because he doesn't have a nasty personality that needed changed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense. But it was cute.
So I guess that's really it to talk about A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it was cute. It was done well.
I liked it. I like when they do those extra things.
Yes. Especially around the holidays. It makes you feel more festive.
It's a nice little treat because you get to also see what else the actors can do.
Right.
Yep. They're not just soap opera stars.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, Studio City's on Amazon Prime.
Oh.
Yep.
I did not check it out yet. I knew it was supposed to be
I only saw the first one listed. I have not checked since, I think, Friday.
Okay.
So I'll have to check to see if the other ones are there. But so far, so good.
I'll have to check it out. I'm excited.
Yes. Okay. So one little thing that I'm kind of upset about.
Oh, no.
Okay. No. I mean, it's nothing bad.
Go ahead.
I really wish Tracy had only been in Monday's episode.
Why?
Because she left. She left. She was supposed to stay gone. It would have been nice for her to be back for a Christmas Carol, to be there with the family and everything, and then to not be in the rest of the week. I love Tracy.
But the rest of the week was still Christmas.
Yeah, but now she's in storyline again.
I still think
I cried too much when she met Luke.
Oh my gosh.
I cried telling my husband about her exit scene. Didn't bawl. I teared up and choked up.
Okay.
That's what bothers me.
I
was too emotionally invested in her
departure.
That
you shed unnecessary tears, but I still feel like this could be a temporary situation. She's home for the holiday, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I know she said it had something to do with ELQ, whatever, but she could be gone.
Thoughts on Monica's new?
How does the house look like that? How do you do that? That's not redecorating. That house is not redecorated.
That's you built a whole new house.
Door is in a completely
Everybody
different...
is talking about the door.
I just don't understand.
Right.
I really don't.
The door has been on the other side since the
forever.
70s, whenever we got the quarter meat.
Yeah.
At least as far as I know.
Thank God they kept the staircase, because if they would have changed that, I would have freaked out. But I don't understand. That door led to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the door that is still there by the staircase was the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And then the door that is now the front door was the door to the kitchen.
Yes.
How do you change?
It's
the whole positioning of the house.
Like Sonny's, we at least just showed us the kitchen.
Exactly.
It didn't change the layout of the home.
Right.
So why did they not add a solarium?
Yes.
That suddenly we are able to be part of.
Mm-hmm.
Not,
no.
Hey, by the way, we're going to change where the door is.
No.
And what's the wall behind the door? Like whenever Michael and Sasha were coming in, there was like a big brick wall right behind them. I mean, it's probably just like a wall.
Yeah, I'll have to pay better attention. I didn't pay attention to that. But, well, first of all, when Tracy walked in, she was like,
she freaked out.
What the heck, blah, blah, blah. Well, you had to know it was different because you walked in a door that wasn't where the door normally was.
Yep. I am glad to see all that Wedgwood gone out of the den.
I think it's beautiful. I
love the color green that's on the wall.
Way more modern than I would have ever thought that they went. But it's beautiful. I just don't understand. If they would have said we're under construction right now, like there was no conversation other than they're going to redecorate.
Right.
And now it's all.
And it takes a lot longer. I know we always say that they don't do things.
Yes.
But come on.
Even just redecorating would take longer than overnight unless you had a crew of I don't even know how many people. But to literally move the front of your house, I don't understand.
I don't either.
And I don't think it made it look more elegant. I liked the way in the old house you walked in the door and then had to take that step down to actually be in.
No, I agree.
So it's not as classic. I don't like it.
And we've seen the dining room occasionally because I'm just thinking back to when we were doing the Thanksgiving episode and we watched Annabelle run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the dining room was over there.
Yeah. Where is the rest of the house?
I don't know. Maybe they're downsizing.
A mansion. You downsize a mansion? I don't know. I think it's beautiful. If they bought a new house, that would be a beautiful new house.
Right.
But I don't understand changing the original.
If the door were in the original place,
exactly,
I think it wouldn't even be an issue.
Right.
Everybody is flipping out over this door.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only person.
Oh, no.
I'm glad I'm not the only person because that did not make any sense. What I wrote was, how do you reconstruct a house like that? And just left it there.
So the official General Hospital posted, what do you think about the new house? And CNO5150, I like it, but having the front door on the other side of the room doesn't really make sense. And many people agreed. But they moved the door and it made the living room smaller. Yep. Yeah, there was a lot of... Sort of felt like Tracy was coming in the house through the kitchen since the stairs were where they are.
Yeah.
G1B Song 1 RL.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we're definitely not. A lot of people love Jane Elliott's new hairstyle, and I agree. Total fan of that.
Yeah, she looks good.
She does. She looks well rested.
Yes.
Well, what did she say? Like Amsterdam's too laid back, which I think is funny.
Did she say? I don't.
She said something about that, and she just needed to come in for some drama.
Oh yes, the Quartermaine drama.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and now the Quartermaine started a new tradition of wassailing.
Yes,
which is really funny because I just had wassail for the first time.
Is it good?
In November. It is. And then I wound up making it for my office holiday party. It's cranberry juice, apple juice, sugar, cinnamon sticks, allspice, and nutmeg. It's delicious.
That's when we try it next year.
I will. At my Christmas party.
There you go. When I'm wearing my cute dress. At your Christmas masquerade party.
Yes.
Because I feel like just a regular Christmas party, that dress is not appropriate for.
We could do Christmas themed character party.
Oh, there you go.
Halloween and Christmas together.
There you go. All right. I'm going to start shopping for my dress now.
But they didn't go caroling. I was expecting them to at least go caroling.
Especially whenever Dev said, how do the carolers get past the front gate? I was expecting them to show up there. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Nope. Totally was expecting them to.
They should have. Sitting around your living room is not really caroling. That doesn't count. You're just singing at that point. Don't you hate when you're listening to a great podcast and suddenly you're interrupted by an ad?
I know! Thank goodness Stitcher lets us listen to our favorite podcasts like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, and many more ad-free for only $4.99 a month or $34.99 a year.
Go to Stitcher.com/premium to sign up today.
Use promo code PEER54 for 1 month free on us.
Do you have an idea for a podcast but don't know where to start? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Anchor is such an easy way to record and edit a podcast, and you can do it from either your phone or computer. Best part is you don't have to worry about getting it out there. Anchor distributes to many platforms, so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. You can start making money right away without having a minimum number of listeners, too. Anchor really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place.
I was upset that we saw Wiley for so many days last week, and we haven't seen him at all this week. He didn't go to the reading of the Christmas story.
Nope.
He didn't go see Santa.
Nope.
Really? Michael or Willow would not take him?
I know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. And you were right on the Nell thing, that Willow didn't respond in a way that she knew who Nell was.
Oh, right. Yeah, she had no idea.
Yeah. You could see how devastated she looked, though.
Yeah. She felt bad.
Yep.
How could you not?
I did like Curtis as Santa.
Yes.
Giving Scout that magical candy
That was very
can.
creative.
Oh.
It was very creative.
Such a good Santa. Did you see that Brooklyn had a Wyndham's bag?
Yes. That made me excited.
Okay, there's people that want her and Julian to get together.
No.
Thank you. Same.
No. No.
Like, that's his son's sister.
Foot down. No.
That's his son's sister.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, no.
Why can't they just be friends? People don't have to hook up. They can be friends.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who she should hook up with, though.
No one. Maybe she should just be by herself for a little while. She causes too much drama when she falls for somebody.
Yeah, but that drama's fun sometimes. So we need a new actor for her to fall in love with.
Maybe she'll go after Lulu's.
I was just thinking that. That would be really funny, actually, because Lulu is such a jerk to her.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, but at the same time, let's get over it. You've divorced the man that you're all mad about.
He divorced her. She just didn't contest it.
But you're divorced.
Yes.
So I'm not sure.
She is divorced from.
I'm not sure that you still get to be mad at someone who tried to break up your marriage years ago.
I think in this instance you can.
But Brooklyn was working for Carly. It wasn't even her own idea.
I can still see being hurt from it, though.
I can understand not liking the person. I don't want to have coffee with you.
No, but you shouldn't be screaming in their face the second that you see them.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's what I mean.
I'm so glad that we can disagree about things.
That's what I mean.
Gotcha.
You cannot like someone, but you don't have to let the whole world know that you don't like that one. That's part of being a grown-up.
Yes. No, you are absolutely right on that. Yes.
So
I think she's wise to not get close to her.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Again, I don't see them having coffee dates and letting children get kidnapped while she's conversing with her. But she should be civil.
And we didn't see Charlotte. Oh, but you know what? Hold it. This all makes sense, though, because I don't know. Somehow they messed up they didn't mess up the order. They changed up the order or something. So, like, these So we had the Christmas Carol, and then we had the Christmas episodes, but they still didn't really do too much with storyline. They did, because, we didn't have Charlotte either.
Yeah, they didn't reflect on a lot. Like, Christmas Eve is supposed to be where they kind of take a clip of all the families tucking the kids in and in front of the tree and all that. And we didn't get that with anyone except for Sam and Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Quartermains, and that was it.
Yeah.
Normally you see Liz and her boys.
Yep.
And you should have seen Charlotte and Valentine or Lulu or whatever parent she's with.
Rocco.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you're right. There's definitely...
They didn't close it out like they normally do.
No.
We didn't get to see every family. I'm glad that Sam came home. That was great.
We didn't see James.
Right? Yeah.
No, we didn't see any of the kids. Really.
I liked it Sonny they had stockings for everybody hung. That was so cute. I couldn't tell if they still had Morgan's up or not, though.
Probably.
I was trying to read them, but I didn't stop it to look at all of them.
They probably did.
I hope so. Just because that's cute.
I wasn't a fan of Leo.
No?
Not with his...
No.
They're telling me not to be greedy, but I still want everything.
Yeah. That was quite a list. And I get that Brooklyn would tell him to ask for more, but still then you ask for 10 things and hope to get 7 of them. You don't have... That looked like a good 50 items on that list.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you need, especially growing up in the Quartermain mansion. There's nothing that you need that bad.
But it was a very...
Materialistic, demanding?
Yes.
Bratty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because even acknowledging I know I'm not supposed to, but I still want.
Yeah.
It's not, it would be nice.
Right. Right, because even when Curtis said, remember the spirit of Christmas is giving to others, or however
Yep, giving, not
it.
Receiving, yeah. Something like that.
Every time I go to say it, I try it. My brain wants to recite that story we talked about last week that Madeline reads to me every day. So yeah, the spirit of Christmas is giving to others, whatever. He didn't reply back and say, oh, well, on my list, there's also such and such for mommy and such for daddy. That would have made it okay.
Right.
If you have 30 items, but 20 of them are for other people. He was just like, oh, I love you, Santa. That wasn't really a cute.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. It wasn't a turning point. It's not like it touched his heart or something.
Right.
That
maybe he should have got a magical candy cane too.
Yeah. Maybe you should give out magical candy canes. That should just be a thing. And when you look at, you'll learn how to not be greedy.
Yeah, we could give those to a lot of adults, I know.
I did think that Joss was going to start quoting the Grinch when she was talking to Dev because he said about how materialistic American Christmas is.
Yeah.
And she said, she said something, and I was like, you should have said Christmas doesn't come from a store. It means a little bit more,
Yeah.
And that would have been good enough.
Right.
But she didn't. Missed opportunity there.
Mm-hmm.
But probably also trademarked.
Probably.
I know. Do you think that she and Dev are going to get together?
No, I want her to get with Cameron if she's going to get with someone. I kind of like
Cam and Trina now, though.
I don't think Cameron likes Trina, though.
I think Trina likes Cam, though.
Yeah, but I think Trina likes anyone. I think
she did like Dev for a while.
She did. I think she just wants a boyfriend.
Yeah. Or we could just keep them all as friends, because that is possible.
That is possible, but I feel like they should have a few more teenagers around then, and one of them should at least have a love interest.
Yeah. Because that doesn't die.
It's not normal.
Right.
That you'd have that group of kids and none of them.
That attractive group of kids.
Exactly. And that none of them even have an interest in someone else. You know, Joss plays volleyball. It would make sense that there was a guy on the boys volleyball team that she thought was really cute. Or Trina's so into art that there's some really artistic boy at school that she's crushing on or something. Mm-hmm. Even if they don't show the characters, just to drop names to kind of pull it in, because those are not the only 4 teenagers in Port Charles, I'm pretty sure.
No, I think there's more.
So, probably. That would be my take on that. So, do you think that, I don't know what his name is, the lady that's playing Dev's grandma?
Gladys.
Do you think that her son is still alive?
I was wondering that, but then I started to think about it, and I used to call my gram after she passed until her phone got shut off. I would text her.
I don't know. Her story felt, when she started talking about it, it felt heartfelt then and for real. But I don't know how many people pay for phone bills. Because he's been gone a while.
If it's only $20 extra a line, I mean, to hear their voice.
But hasn't he been...
I would pay $20 a month for my grand's voice.
He been deceased for like 2 years? More than 2 years?
I don't know.
It's been a while.
People grieve in different ways.
You can get that recording, though. You don't have to keep paying the phone bill.
But I think where she said that he died thinking she was mad at him,
Yeah.
that act is at least healing for her to be able to leave that message for him.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
thought it was interesting that she did actually bring in her own experience about her experience with her friend that had Alzheimer's that passed away.
Yes.
And I think that might be helping Sonny.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because Mike's really slipping away and Sonny's grasping at straws.
And they took Yvonne.
Yeah.
Back to Tracy. How did she not know about Drew and Oscar?
Right?
Like, she's talked to her family.
Yeah. There's no way that she would have cut off all communication.
Right.
And her getting on Ned for helping out Jason, you're still family. It's not like he was doing something illegal or giving him a ton of money or something like that. He made a phone call.
And she introduced herself to Leo?
Yes. I thought that was really weird. She has to have met him before. She has to have. Maybe he was not old enough to remember her, and that's why she was doing the introduction.
Maybe.
It wasn't their first time meeting. It was just the first time that he's big enough to remember her.
Maybe.
Okay. I think they also should have showed us the nursery when they were talking about...
Yes, because that sounded fantastic.
It did. I wanted to see it.
Yes. I like that that Olivia and Monica have a truce.
Yes.
It's good.
And I didn't think she went overboard for Thanksgiving. Those turkeys were cute.
And that's something that the kids wanted.
Exactly. I really wanted to see the nursery, though.
We did get to see the coat drive.
Yes. That was nice.
So that was cool.
And they had multiple people working it. It wasn't just a Maxie thing.
Yep.
So that was good.
Yep. The last thing that I have is just that I have Ginger Girl cutouts. I've had them for years.
Right.
So, because in all of the things.
Yes. No. Anna said it to her like, oh, that's a new concept. I've never thought of that before.
I'm pretty sure I've had them my whole life.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to send some.
Even in the newer Gingerbread Man stories, like the nursery rhyme, like, you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Obviously, it does say I'm the gingerbread man, but I know Madeline has a book or two that shows both the boy and girl gingerbread cookies running away. I know she does.
Yeah.
So it's not a new thing.
No.
I don't know what's wrong with Anna.
I don't know. I don't know. Did you have anything else?
No. I wrote that Scout is so big. And I know we've talked about this before.
She is adorable.
She's so big.
Oh, we didn't talk about Sam getting released.
Okay.
I mean, we brushed by that she got to hang up that was cute.
It was cute. It was kind of expected, though. I wasn't really shocked.
I really liked Alexis laying into Jason, though.
Yes.
Totally fine in the instance that he did not.
Right.
But she had the right. These kids need you.
Exactly. Even Sonny takes off Christmas. Stay home.
I loved that.
Yes. But I also loved her apologizing when he brought her home because she kissed everybody and was like, love you, love you, love you, even love you. And then kind of like grabbed him as she walked out the door and said, I won't question you anymore on your
errands or whatever. Yeah.
So that was sweet.
What do you think? Okay. How many cars does Nell need on her 2020 aspirations? She had like 3 or 4 cars on there. So do you think that I'm starting to wonder if maybe she is, we all know that Nell needs help.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually wondering if she's slipping into, I don't want to say hysteria, but she has a lot of time on her hands to only focus on that. Is she getting into some kind of...
We don't know her diagnosis, right? We just say she's crazy.
Yeah. We just think she's evil. I mean, she's manipulative and all that, but...
Yeah.
But for me, it feels different with...
Right.
I mean, I have my vision board over there, and...
Hopefully you have more than cars on it.
Well, but the other thing is, too, you only put the thing on one time.
Right.
I mean...
Right, repeating it over and over again is pointless.
But it felt like... I mean, and they were all pictures of moms with their kids.
Yeah.
You know, which is beautiful. She wants to be a mother to Wiley.
I thought it was hysterical when she said to Sam, oh, when I get out, I can help Jason with all those kids.
Know.
I thought she was going to kill her. Stay away from my kids. Like, she's just going to go back to nannying. It'll be fine.
Yep. But then I don't know. I feel like it's really going to be like you see it on Snap sometimes where the women become so obsessed.
Yeah.
That they are actually out of
their
the
mind.
correct frame of mind.
Yeah.
And act on.
I thought for a second she was going to tell Sam that Wiley was hers, and then she didn't. So I think they just have her like teetering on that.
Yeah.
Not that that's not really the truth, but she's going to sound insane when she says it.
I think she's going to break soon.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's going to be.
Well, seeing Michael with Wiley had to trigger her.
Yes. But I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but it just feels different to me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But I guess, yeah, that's all
that's
I
it.
have.
I mean, it was a short week. That was it.
Yes. And we still talked about it for quite some time.
Of course we did. Reality check.
So it was Christmas week. So what was your Christmas reality check?
Christmas reality check. It was good. It was just a nice Christmas. Didn't feel like Christmas because it was way too hot. We didn't have any snow. That made me grumpy. But it was just a nice Christmas. The girls went Christmas Eve. Well, he picked them up Monday after school because you'll recall our kids still had
My
school
son
Monday.
did go to school that day. We took him out a little early, but he went for like 85% of the day.
So my ex picked them up at the house after school Monday and had them until around 7 Christmas Eve. And they did Christmas with their grandparents that they got by marriage. And then they did Christmas Eve morning with their stepsisters and all of them. And he buys the big extravagant gifts that I just won't buy because I don't think they are at the age yet where they're responsible for things.
Okay.
Emily asked for AirPods, which is great. Not saying she won't use headphones. They use headphones all the time, but she's not the most responsible with her stuff. So I can see this getting lost within 6 months or so. And Megan, she wanted an Apple Watch. They didn't buy her that, but they bought her whatever the newest Fitbit is that does all kind of fancy stuff. And she's excited with that and stuff. But she had a Fitbit before and she lost interest in it. So whatever. And Madeline, they gave her 10 or 12 of those mini brand things. I know we talked about it off the podcast.
And she showed me what they are.
Yes, it's just a white ball and you open it up and it has miniature sizes of real items. It worked for her because she loves American Girl dolls, so you can just kind of incorporate the set together. But to look at this little pile of things and think that that was at least $100 is kind of sickening. But again, not my money. Kids were happy, had a great day. And then at my house, Matt came home and stayed the night. So I had all 4 kids, which was the best Christmas present ever. And they all liked the stuff that I got them. And Santa Claus brought Megan one of those sweatshirts with the pouch for your cat. And so she's been walking around for days snuggling the cats. And they actually like it. I was surprised. I thought the cats would be like, get off of me. But they like it. They like snuggle in, and the pouch zips out so you can wash that separately if they
I'm like, we should not be zipping the cats in
no,
a sweatshirt.
No, it has a little like clasp so that they stay snuggled in, but they're not confined in it. But you can zip the pouch out so that if it gets dirtier than the rest of the hoodie. So she loves that. And Emily got Amazon Alexa from Santa. So, and Madeline got some of those little LOL dolls that come with all the little pieces. And Matt's been working out this year, so he got a mug that says "Welcome to the Gun Show," but the arm of the gun, arm of the thing is like big muscles.
Yes.
And then they got clothes and toys, and Madeline got the new American Girl doll, and she was all excited about that and whatever. They were all just really thankful. It was nice. Like at the end of all of it, there wasn't any of that. But I still wanted or. This is nice, but I wish I would have got, or any of that stuff. They actually enjoyed everything that they got and were thankful. And they say to me often that their dad buys like the better presents, but I buy the more meaningful presents. And to me, that's what matters at the end of the day. So, and they bought me Madeline at school. I love the things the teachers make. Teachers have so much patience. I don't know how they do it. They deserve to get paid $1 million. Madeline made a little ornament out of gingerbread that says something about how yummy it smells and blah, 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 and I love you and whatever to hang on the tree. And then made a yearly calendar that every month is her handprint in a different shape. And so it's like a butterfly for one of the summer months. And
that is really creative.
The 4th for July, it's her hand like tilted to the side, and then they put little stars in the corner, so it's the flag. And it makes you like cry looking at it. It has cute little sayings all through it. I'm like, I just love this. So it was cute. And Emily spent some of her own money to buy me a present. And Megan knows that I like to go bowling, so she bought me a pair of funny socks with bowling balls on it and stuff. So it was just a nice Christmas. Like, nothing extravagant, nothing crazy. Everyone just really enjoyed it. It was good. It was what Christmas is supposed to be about. Good. So how about you?
It was pretty low key. The kids were with their dad Christmas Eve. Came home at noon Christmas Day. It was weird because on Christmas Eve, my husband's brother and his family always go to my in-laws for dinner. And this year they are renovating their kitchen, so they didn't cook. And we just had sandwiches.
Oh, there you go.
And because we were like, we still have to come over and see you because that's the day that we see my brother-in-law and his family.
Yeah.
And my nephews. And then the next day, my sister-in-law hosted us at her house. And the other 2 nephews were there. And my kids got to see those cousins. My daughter's been asking for an adult tricycle. She got one of those. I got a weighted blanket and a heated blanket. So my family
wants me
to not do anything.
You're going to be so snuggly.
For some time. And my husband bought me Star Wars socks.
Very cute.
Which I'm wearing Chewbacca today.
They're adorable.
They are.
I'm not a Star Wars person. And even I said, well, those are cute socks.
We went and saw Star Wars. And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But it was sad.
Oh, geez.
It was good. I liked it. If Carrie Fisher had not died, I am 1,000% sure that the story would have been completely different.
Okay.
But considering that she did, I thought it was really well done. So
good. I'm glad you're happy. I don't know anything about any of it, so it's okay.
But other than that, I mean, we really haven't done anything. I mean, my husband's been home every day and the kids are home. They're all off now.
For sure. Do you need to check your calendar?
No, until Thursday. But kind of the same thing. Like, they were really thankful for everything they got. We didn't really have a lot of...
Was there a favorite present?
Probably the bike for my daughter. My son got a laptop and an art desk.
Oh.
Like an official art desk. So, and it's a really nice one. So he got to clean out his room this weekend. So that was my gift. That was the gift to me.
There you go.
Oh, and I got a rocket book.
I don't know what a rocket.
So the rocket book is like this notebook.
Okay.
And you assign each icon a different title.
Okay.
And then this is not a paid sponsorship.
But they want to send some free ones.
There's different, like a weekly calendar layout. Then there's some dotted pages. So if you want to draw or something.
Yeah.
And then there's lined ones. But then see how there's a little QR code down here?
Right.
But then there's those icons. So then on the app, you assign each of those icons to upload somewhere.
Okay.
So when I'm at work, I can check the first icon, whatever, and then take my notes and then take a picture of it and then wipe it clean.
Oh, that's awesome.
I am very, very excited about this.
So
that's what Santa brought me.
You must have been a good girl.
I was.
That's awesome.
And I'm one of those people, I still need to write.
Yes.
And I think that this is going to satisfy both needing to write, but also, being digital.
Yeah.
So
that is very cool.
I'm very excited to dig in and start using that.
Very cool.
But yeah, other than that, honestly, really not. I'm finishing watching Friends for the last time on Netflix. That's what I'm doing my Christmas. I mean, it's the little things. So
it really is.
Looking forward to a pretty lazy week ahead. Oh, so it's Monday morning when you're listening to this, hopefully. Go to one of our social media channels by noon on Monday and share with us what your favorite part of 2019 or most memorable part of 2019. I guess I don't have to say favorite. Because there's people saying what they didn't like too, and that's fine too.
Right.
And what your hopes are for 2020.
Everyone's hope is going to be that Michael finds out about Wiley.
So that's the most popular right now?
Because that story's dragged on forever. Well, I'll see what everyone else has to say. I just feel like that's going to be the most voted because it has to drive everyone crazy that we still don't know.
But that's going to be our 411 on Thursday, is sharing what everyone's hopes are. So
that's going to be fun.
It will be. So I guess that's it.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.